Hi everyone, welcome to another episode again of this video. And today we'll be talking about the service area business owner secrets to dominating the maps and why your competitors don't want you to know this. Before we go further, I would like to tell you a brief about myself. Well, my name is Afonike Goodness and I help home service business get more qualified jobs through ranking their website and Google business profile for relevant searches in their industry. So we have a guarantee in place, 90 days after working with us. We're able to guarantee you a specific amount of leads and we target the I-ticket service which you service. This is our LinkedIn page, which you can always add us and send us messages, and we have a YouTube page also. So back to the video, how service area businesses are losing a ton of money by not implementing the strategy we're going to be discussing here today. So the $50,000 plus mistake impacts in your revenue as a service-based business, not having your address tied to your Google business profile. So listen up, business service owners, if you're watching this video, chances are you're sick and tired of being visible on Google Maps while your competitors are stealing your customers right now from under your nose. And here's what really burns my hide. You know you are better than them, you do better work, quality work, your customers love you, but Google doesn't seem to care, does it? Stay with me for the next 10 minutes because I'm about to reveal the one thing that's keeping you buried on page 47 and above of Google Maps, and a simple fix that could have you dominating your city in the next 90 days. Stick around until the end. I've got something special for you and you could change everything. So the primary category, disaster costing you customers. Here's exactly what we are covering in the next 10 minutes. The Google Maps invisibility problem and why it's costing you $50,000 plus per year. The 4 deadly objections keeping you stuck. I bet you have at least 3 of them. The physical address solution that makes your competitor hate this trick. 2 bulletproof methods to get your address even if you work from home. A done for you and a do-it-yourself method that is costing you even more. Then we got our 90 days guarantee package to rank number 1, or you don't pay at all. The exclusive offer only for people who watch till the end. You don't dare click away. This best part is just coming. So let's focus on the very first one. The problem you're fighting is you're fighting an unfair battle. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you used Google Maps to find a service? Did you scroll past the first 3 results? Of course not. Nobody does. Here's the brutal truth. 68% of online experiences begin with a search engine. And if you're not in the top 3 on the maps, you're likely invisible. But here's what Google won't tell you. Service area businesses are getting screwed by the algorithm all the time. While your storefront competitors get map pins, you get buried because you don't have a real business address, which we are going to address much later in this video, because some persons might like, whoa, what is a real business address? I don't have to use my house address. I want to remain private. I don't service customers at my home. I don't service customers at my office. The result, you're losing 10 to 50 potential customers every single day to inferior competitors who just happen to show up first. So you definitely do not need to be the best at what you do. So long you're able to show up the first search results on Google, your customers see you as a credible source and they'll just go with them. So you keep watching. I'm about to show you how to fix this once and for all and how to get those leads pumping in. The objections keeping you stuck. I've heard every excuse in the book. Let me guess which ones sound familiar. Some people might say, I've been getting calls and it's pretty much the same. Really? How many calls did you not get because you were invisible? This is a question you have to ask yourself. If you're doing a tree service job, for example, and it pays $2,000 per job, and currently you're getting at least 10 leads per month, you are barely surviving with 10 leads per month, that's 20,000. But you have these tree service businesses that have addresses on your profile and they're getting twice as much as the number of calls you're also getting. Imagine the revenue. Some of you might also say, I don't want people showing up at my address. Smart, neither do I, but there is a fix that will actually help you rank on Google and get these businesses come through the door. Then some of you might also say, I don't want to work from my location. I go out to do service, plumbing service, contractors, gutter installation services, roofing services, etc. These contractors go out of their way to actually service the customer at their location. Some of you might also say, I can't afford an office space. This thinking is basically costing you $50,000 a year in lost revenue. Think about that. $50,000 per year in lost revenue. Google says I don't need an address because it's a service-based address and you go out. They made a provision for it. That is a mind game. That is a trick they're playing on you, and it's something you should not fall for. So stick with me. I'm about to destroy every one of these objections with facts. The truth that Google does not want you to know, and here's the fact that is going to make your blood boil. Google's own guideline tells service area businesses to hide their addresses, but a recent study proved that following Google's advice destroys your rankings entirely. I'm going to show this to you in just a minute. Stick with me here. One business went from the local park 3 to well below the fold. The moment they removed their address, their call drops, their leads vanished. When they added their address back, boom, instant recovery. The truth? You need a physical address to dominate Google Maps, period. I don't want to care what anyone has to say. You need a physical address attached to your Google business profile. Else, you don't rank. You're going to be struggling. Even if you rank, it's going to be difficult for you to maintain the rankings because you don't actually have what it takes to rank. All of the things that Google needs to trust you is working against you entirely. Don't click away. I'm about to give you 2 bulletproof solutions that works every time. A lot of my customers have used this and they've had successes with it. Stick with me right here. Solution number 1 is getting a office space hack. But before we dive right into this particular scene, let us take an example of how businesses are doing right on the maps here. I did a quick search for 3 services in Lawrenceville. The top service searches you're seeing here all have addresses tied to them, and that is why they are ranking. I did another search again, 3 service Pasadena. All of these have addresses tied to them, hence they are ranking high on Google. Then I click through to 3 service Lawrenceville, Georgia, and you can see all the websites having, take note of this particular one, Southern Tree Service. They have over 329 reviews currently ranking. But look, here is a service, EZ Out Tree Service with 176 reviews. It's outranking them outrightly, right out flat. So this should tell you something. As you can tell of these businesses too, without addresses, they are barely struggling. So if you are able to get all of these things fixed, you have a higher chance of ranking on Google. And within your specific area, you can now show up for search for when people look for these services in your area. Back to the solution. Here's the first solution that works like gangbusters. The thing is, rent an office space in a densely populated area. I can't stress this enough. In a densely populated area that people patronize, that people go to often, that is where you want to have your addresses located. So rent an office space. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be expensive. It's just for the verification only. That is all you need it for. So the process, you get a small office space. Even if it's a shared working space, it works just fine. Put up a sign with your business name, address, and phone number as it appears in your Google business profile. Use the same information on your truck wraps, then verify your Google business profile. Then you now watch your rankings explode exponentially. Bonus, you can stop paying rent after the verification, though I don't recommend it because there are better ways you could actually use your office. You could use it for storage. You could use it to hold client meetings. You could use it to do a lot of other things. So you could actually keep the office space. Solution number two is renting a storage unit. This is the secret sauce. A lot of persons, we have storage units located all over the US. So look for an office space in a densely populated location and you rent a storage space. You can't afford a storage space or an office space rather. No problem. Rent a storage unit and follow the same process. Storage units are cheap, they're permanent, and Google accepts them as legitimate business addresses because your storage spaces actually have an address and it has a unit, it has a box. So it is tied to a particular address. You own it, you are renting it out for that particular time being, so you can use it for your Google business verification. Why this works, the cost, $50 to $150 monthly versus $500 plus office space. You still get verified. No one expects to visit a storage facility. Completely legitimate in the eyes of Google. Getting that address is a no-brainer if you want to crush your city entirely for the services that you offer. Stay tuned. I'm about to show you why doing this yourself is the worst decision you could ever make. Do it yourself versus done for you, the brutal truth. So getting the business address for yourself, it's something you could do. But after that, in order for you to rank and crush your city, you don't have to do it yourself. You have a lot of work fulfilling the service alone. You have a lot of work trying to reach out to the customer, closing the customers, giving them a good deal, trying to serve them as much as you can while why waste so much time trying to focus on learning the nitty-gritty about how to rank a website, how to rank a Google business profile. Why this is important in your business, you really do not have to use all of this time. Rather, you should focus more on the energy of getting more clients, closing them, and getting the jobs done, expanding your business, growing your business as much as you can, and that is where we come. So, but for purpose of clarity, let's just look at the pros and cons of you doing it yourself or having it done for you service to rank your Google business profile after you must have had an address tied to the Google business profile. First of all, you have to look at the time and investment that is involved. For do it yourself, because this is what we actually do for you. We spend a lot of hours trying to go through all the process. Then you don't have to go through the learning curve of learning how to do SEO, how to rank, how to do digital marketing, how to do Google ads, how to do a lot of this stuff. This is going to take your time. Then you talk about tools, costs, the success rate, the hourly loss rate. All of these things are working against you. But with our done for you plan, 0 hours, you don't have to spend any hours. Results guaranteed in 90 days or less. All included in the package. The cost of learning the tools, everything is all in the package. 95% with guarantee. Zero money down. You focus on making money. You don't have to spend anything outside from whatever it is you're going to offer us for a deal that we have for you. Stick to me to the end of the deal. We have an exclusive offer for those of you that are watching right now, for those of you who are going to be seeing this. Then you just sleep like a baby. You work and focus more on your business. Our 90-day ranking guarantee package. Listen carefully. This is very, very, very important because this is where we separate ourselves from every other SEO company on the planet. We guarantee you rank number one in your city within a 1 to 10 mile radius within 90 days, or you don't pay at all. Or you don't pay. You're actually going to see ranking, or you don't pay. So what's included in our package? We do a complete audit of your current system, your Google business profile, your website, the entire call system, your review process, and every other thing. We rebuild your website if need be. We do a full website optimization, a 24-hour support via Slack. We do a review automation management for you, a missed call text back solution for when someone calls your business and you're not around. It takes them automatically and letting them know you're going to call them back so they don't go ahead and call other business owners. Location-based pages for your website. In as much as you reside or your business is in a specific location, it does not mean you cannot sell. It does not mean that you cannot serve other locations within the area. So we go ahead and create location pages tailored specifically for the services you offer within those other areas, and you're able to rank them and list them on your Google Maps as products or services also. We maintain your website and hosting, so if you are facing high or current hosting, migrate all of them to us for free, and we do all of those things for you. It's all included in the package. Then for our pro services, for people who can really afford it, you don't have to hire a virtual assistant, you don't want to take calls, you just want to get the jobs, you just want to get the appointments done. We have virtual assistants who are trained with sales, receiving calls, booking appointments, setting appointments, and everything. All of this is done for you. You're almost there. Stick with me here. Stick with me. The big thing is coming. The big prize is coming. The big nugget you're waiting for is coming. Mind you, this is a recurring subscription because you're all in business. We only we only get you paid. Rather, we only get paid if we're able to generate you as much revenue for your business. Why we are different? The exclusivity matters. Here's something that blow your mind. We only take one client per location. So let's say you're in McKinney, Texas, and you're doing gutter installation. We take just only one gutter installation client per location. We do exclusivity. We don't work with multiple gutter installations. This is to enable us focus more on your service and try to give you the best experience that you can. Why? Because we're not interested in helping your competitors. We just want you and want you to dominate the entire market. This means no competition from our other clients. All our focus is on your success within that particular region, within that particular market. Complete market domination for you. We win or when you win. We are interested in helping you grow your business while you focus on printing the Benjamins, which is obviously the dollars, and serving your clients. Let us worry about the back end while you handle the best. Ready for this exclusive offer I promised. Just stick with me here, stick with me here. This also means we are interested in helping you grow your business while you focus on printing more money. Let us worry about the back end. The exclusive offer we actually make to you here is, since you stuck around to the end and the result is here, for the next 48 hours only, I'm including our virtual assistant add-on, which takes your calls, book appointments, stay on the calls. You don't actually miss any calls when they come in. That is very critical for every business. For every missed call that you miss is a potential business that could pay you thousands of dollars in service, that could add a lot of revenue to your businesses. Imagine losing 3 to 4 calls every day. That is the amount of leads you're losing. If you calculate that in an entire month, in an entire year, that is a huge one. So we want to break all of this barrier by including all of this in our package. Our normal services actually cost $500 a month for virtual assistant service. They take calls on your behalf, they set appointments, and let you go through the whole process. So for the first 3 months, which is the 90 days we're offering you, it's $1,500, $1,500. It's completely free. You don't have to pay it. It's all included in the package we're going to be offering you. This is for the next 48 hours of you seeing this video. Anyway, so it's not going to be last for a very long time. If you have people taking calls for you already, that's completely fine. So for you to qualify, for you to work with us, you need to have a verified Google business profile with a physical address attached to it. You must be hungry for growth, because if you don't get paid, we don't get paid. You must be ready to dominate your market, because we want to go hard, we want to go hyper targeted to your niche, to your location. We want to close the entire market. Book a call with us in the next 48 hours and let's see how we can help you. Remember, we are taking just one client per location. When the spot is gone, it's gone. Take action now. Stop letting inferior competitors steal your customers. Stop being invisible on Google Maps. Stop missing out on $50,000 plus in annual revenue. Click the link below in the description of this video to book a call right now to let us estimate and understand your business and audit it and see exactly how we can help. The longer you wait, the more money you're leaving on the table. Your competitors are counting on you to do nothing. Don't let them win. Book your call today and let's get the visibility you deserve. Remember, we only work with businesses that have a verified Google business profile and a physical address attached. You're hungry for growth. If that's you, let's dominate your market together. Here's my email, goodnerd@gmail.com. Hit me up. Ask me questions. If you feel confused, ask me questions. I'll reply to you within the next 24 to 48 hours. So let's build our businesses together and let's see how we can work together. Here's my LinkedIn profile once again, and I have my YouTube channel. So if you have any issues, leave a comment in the description below and I will get back to you shortly. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.